All right, it's been a long time coming, but we're finally getting these girls welded into the frame today. Trey, you don't deserve it, but we're gonna do it for you anyway. We want to welcome you guys out to the Outrod Garage. Thank you for coming by and spending time with us. We're gonna finish up doing our welding and get our frame put back together today. All right, we are getting ready to weld up this outer radius area. And once this is all welded up, we verify that it's flat. If it's not flat, we can make a few corrections on it. We are going to grind this thing down like you see Tommy doing right now, or you'll see him here in just a minute. And we'll get these things ready to install in Trey's frame.
Well, if you believe it, we're out of gas.
Tommy's the world's greatest grinder. Check this out.
There's one low spot right there. I know the rest of it is. Haven't had a welding yet. So it's like pretty good. Alright guys, when I was cleaning this up I didn't allude to what I was doing. Anyway, so what we got two edges, and then Pete went ahead and welded those edges together. And actually he did a really good job. Anyway, what I'm getting at is, so what I'm doing first is making sure this edge is ground flat. Make sure this top edge is ground flat. And then I can find my 45 degree there and then whittle that down, because actually we're looking for a round. We want it to be round. Alright guys, so obviously we're doing rounds, and top edge of the frame is round, as is the bottom. They are symmetrical, so that's kind of cool. Went ahead and just made a stupid little thing out of a little toothpick out of aluminum. This is our radius right here. So just periodically running along here, checking for angles, because again we do want this frame rail to look nice. And as long as I don't gouge it, we'll be doing good.
So when you're as bad at welding as I am, you learn how to use a grinder quite well to make it look pretty. You guys can see a few of these little holes in here. That's just a little bit of stuff from the way we had to weld it. We'll fill that back up with weld and we'll knock it back down again. Looking good, Thomas.
Here we're shaped from here down.
Jihad.
We're getting heavy.
We're not grinding inside.
These guys? Hey, whoa, slide that.
All right, so what we're getting ready to do is we're getting ready to make our final cut on these step notches. And basically we're cutting about 1.25 inches off from the end. The other side's perfect. These things are so close to each other, it's insane. So we're gonna end up cutting this end off the other side. We're gonna lay it in there, tack, tack, tack. We're gonna do our measurements. We're gonna buzz this girl together. All right, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, we have sliced, diced, twisted, bit, hit, and kicked. Now that's not welded yet, but you can see how it lines up nicely. And this down here, we're going to tack the bottom and then twist it up, and it should line up very, very nice. So this is one of the last stages of the world's most beautiful step notch, or at least we believe it is. Anyway, so we're going to get some things tacked up, get some things twisted around, and I hope you guys enjoy this. And we're going to lay rear end in it just to see how it looks. All right, we're going to do some tackifying and see how it goes. All right, well, I have the wire feed way too high, but for some reason it's not adjusting down, so that's frustrating the snot out of me. We'll have to compensate for it. All right, well, it's not 100% finished, but it's pretty much done. We got a little bit of touch-up welding and grinding to do, but there's our Ford 9-inch basically placed. There is the world's most beautiful step notch. Come on, you have to admit that looks good. And it's all welded in. You can see this is what the finished product's going to look like before paint. All right, that's one more video you guys made it through. We appreciate you guys coming out and checking out what we're doing. And this is beautiful, in our opinion. This looks great. World's most beautiful step notch is all welded in. When we flip it upside down, we have a few more welds to do on it. We have a little more grinding to do to get it all finished up, but we're getting our mock-up for the Ford 9-inch, making sure what we're allowed to do as far as depth is concerned for wheels, a wheel tire combination, and it is looking awesome. Make sure you leave a comment down there and tell us what you think. Was it a waste of time? It took us a week of actual work. But you know what? Nobody else has one, and it looks awesome. It is strong as mare's sprout. So we're going to end up making a cross member for the center because we can't find one that we like the way it looks. And we're going to do some reinforcement back here, sort of an X piece that's going to bolt in so he's able to access pieces, but we want to make sure that we don't have any torsional distortion on it. Torsional distortion.
Wow,
say that 10 times. It sounded pretty technical, didn't it? Anyway, we want to thank you guys for coming out and watching. Make sure that you subscribe to the channel. Make sure that you leave a comment, share the link, turn on the bell notification, give us that thumbs up, and as always, thanks for watching. Hey, by the way, we fabricate all kinds of ridiculous, stupid things. We have a lot of stuff coming up for you guys in the future that is even going to be more ridiculous than this. But we want to encourage you guys to get off your butts, get off the couch, get out there, do something on your car or truck, have a little bit of fun, build a go-kart, motorcycle, boat, whatever it is. Get out of the house, get outside, get it done.